Hello, users, and welcome to another episodic installation of Above It All. So yesterday I covered Joe Rogan on his show promoting some QAnon conspiracy theory, and I had a lot of people in the comment section agree with him, because I have a lot of Trumpers that follow me and they're rabid, they hate transgender people, and they just want to spam on all my videos every single day. And honestly, God bless them, all views matter. But Joe Rogan yesterday evening, or afternoon actually, basically just after I think I recorded my video, apologized for his stupidity. And I think this is really funny, because you have a lot of people saying, no, Joe Rogan's right. I have no proof for my claims. Just look it up on Facebook. It's on Facebook. They found the Antifa rioters in Portland starting fires. They're members of Antifa. I understand. Well, actually, I don't understand. But, Antifa is not an organization, but they're members nonetheless. Like, so stupid. So stupid. But Joe Rogan says, I fucked up on the podcast. But I can't do a Joe Rogan voice. I'm sorry. With Douglas Murray. And said that people got arrested lighting fires in Portland. That turns out not to be true. I was very irresponsible not looking into it before I repeated it. I read one story about a guy getting arrested for lighting fires. Turned out to be true. But the other shit I read about people getting arrested for lighting fires in Portland was not true. I repeated it without looking into it, and it was a really fucking stupid mistake that won't happen again. I'm sorry. Now, the funny thing about this is he has never apologized, at least that I know of. And it's possible that he has apologized. And I 1000%, if he has apologized for other things, I'm more than willing to change my opinion on him. But as of this moment, I am unaware if he's ever apologized for platforming racists, white supremacists, anti-trans bigots on his show to promote conspiracy theories that trans women are dominating female sports, which is not true. Meanwhile, female sports are banning cisgender women with testosterone levels that are too high. You can look that up. There is a case that was ruled that a cisgender woman who has naturally high testosterone levels was banned from women's sports unless she took medications that lowered her testosterone levels. So, I don't think he's ever apologized for that. But if he has, I'm more than willing to make an amendment on this video. But at the same time, I think it's really interesting that he made this apology so soon after saying something so stupid, now that he's on Spotify, now that he's made this Spotify deal. And I think it's hilarious that Spotify probably gave this guy a bunch of money, and this is like one of his first episodes with the new setup and the awful background his background is so bad. Like, the other one used to be cool. It used to be like old-fashioned, right? Like, but this new one is just terrible. It's garbage. It's absolute shite, right? And I just think it's interesting that he's bending the knee so early. And you get a lot of people, if I scroll down, I'm not going to, but if you scroll down, there's a lot of people saying, don't bend the knee. You're right. Where we go one, we go all, Joe. QAnon will set us free. And it's like, it's just unbelievable, the level of anti-intellectualism on the right. And if Joe Rogan is genuinely apologizing, which he might be, he might not just be apologizing because Spotify is pressuring him. I think that's more than likely. But he might just actually feel remorse. And if that's the case, I'm more than welcome in that. He should be allowed to say sorry, as long as he doesn't make similar mistakes in the future. And we'll see. Chances are he will. But this is one of those things that it's like, the idea that QAnon conspiracy theories can start on 8chan, funnel their way up to the President of the United States, and then also to Joe Rogan, whose podcast has millions and millions of listeners. Probably one of the most, actual tangible examples of what an everyday American is like. Really easily propagandized, very much so a dullard, has one or two interests that they're super into and doesn't know anything about anything else, right? Joe Rogan is the quintessential American. Someone who does not like intellectuals, someone who does not like science, someone who does not like stats, someone that does not like facts, but they like sports. And they'll basically believe the last thing that they heard from someone that even sounds even remotely intelligent, but not too intelligent, because then they're an elitist, and then they're talking down to me. So it's just really strange. But again, Joe Rogan bends the knee. Another loss for QAnon. I'm sure they're going to be so upset. God, this stuff is hilarious.